What's good, my little community? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video with the equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing LiTTyENT. You already know what time it is. Now let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. STORMZY, are we really doing this again? Are we really opening up this can of worms again? Because it's like a broken record at this point, I'm not gonna lie. But of course, guys, it seems that STORMZY has sent some subliminal shots for Chip once again on his latest song with Dave. And now it seems that Chip is ready to respond with a diss track that will be dropping later on tonight. It is all a bit mad. But we're gonna break it down. But you already know what you gotta do. You just gotta like, comment, subscribe so you be up to date every time I drop a banger like this one. And hit that noti, because you ain't in the so you can be the first to know when one of these videos comes out. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, if you don't already know, Dave and STORMZY released their first ever collab today called Clash, which is looking like it's going to be the lead single in the run-up to Dave's new album, We're All Alone in This Together. And I won't lie, you know, the song's alright, you know, it's decent. It's nothing special. It's not Dave's best song by any means, I'll be honest, but the presentation alone, the video, the amount of bad beats in that video, you know, it's enough to have anyone invested, let's just say that. But this is not about Santan David, no, no, no. This is about Michael Big Storms, who likes paintings and porn, and how he is clearly now taking shots at Fish and Chip Diddy Chip. I just made up all those names right now, so give me a bit of credit. Now, if you weren't familiar with the beef between these two rascallions, I've got a multitude of videos breaking it down as it all unfolded. But the last we heard was when Chip dropped the song called 10 Commandments after STORMZY made that song with Gets. But now, STORMZY looks like he's been listening to too much RD because he just wanted some more. What of a twist? Now, let's break down what STORMZY had to say within this song. And you guys in the comments can let me know whether you think these are subs at Chip or not. Because I think even Stevie Wonder doesn't have to wonder about this. The name of the song, Clash, alone is already a hint at what's going on. Overrated one, most hated one. Slid round after his birthday, gave him a happy belated one. Burn that bridge, cremated one. Boom boom, bailiff one. Got away with murder, this that Viola Davis one. So if you didn't already know, this is clear shots at Chip. Obviously, the term burning bridge means to cut all ties with somebody. And he's saying, you know, straight after talking about sliding by his house. So he's clearly saying that he doesn't F with Chip and never will. And then he talks about getting away with murder, for which I'm not sure what he's talking about there, because if he's referring to him coming to Chip's house as murder, that's not really a murder in the literal sense or the metaphorical sense. So, in fact, Chip, on the other hand, has been killing STORMZY with diss tracks. So, metaphorically, Chip has really been getting away with murder. But, you know, STORMZY could be doing a triple entendre by saying that Chip was murdering him, but he still got away with it because Chip was dropping hella diss tracks, but people still see STORMZY as the king or whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of it because right now, that statement doesn't make sense. I mean, if he wants to go on Genius and explain it, more power to him, but it don't make sense at this present moment in time. You guys let me know in the comments what you think he's saying there. Later in that verse, he says, my bros don't chat, we just wear all black on a blending one. Man are talking war, don't know about war till you end in one. First part, pretty self-explanatory, talking about the all black from when his boys pulled up on him at the Lambo, but I'm not gonna lie, STORMZY, Storms, I fuck with you, STORMZY, you're legendary, you've done a lot for the scene, but sometimes I just have to fact check some of the fuckery that comes out your mouth, because right now it's just absolutely ridiculous. Storms, I'm sorry, but you cannot be saying lines like, you don't know about war till you end in one, because sadly, history has proven that you're not about the war when it comes to music. We're talking about war in music terms, which I'm sure you're talking about. Chip was right in no man's land. Chip was basically looking like he was starring in Dunkirk. He had his lyric book and his pen strapped to his back, ready to get into a lyrical war with you, and you were nowhere to be found. You were like Kevin McAllister and Chip was the neighbors trying to get in. Chip was doing everything in his power and you just had loads of traps set up and he just could never make it through. And I'm sorry, I know that's hard to hear, but it's the unfortunate truth, you know. I hate to say this, but sadly, it's you that doesn't know about war till you end in one, because you were in a war with Wiley and you won that fairly easily, you know. And to you, I can imagine that wasn't really a war, because you knew you were going to win because the public's all on your side and you think you're a better rapper than Wiley, which I can't exactly dispute. But now that you got into an actual war with Chip, someone who's a formidable opponent for you, you didn't want it. You just basically did the SpongeBob and said, yep, I'm a head out. And you just ghosted him. And
can you shut the fuck up?
Now you're back saying all these sublims and saying that, you know, they're not ready for war, and it's just not believable, man. It's just like, no. No. Sorry, no. We're not having that, mate. I'm sorry, Storms. I fuck with these Storms, but that's just a load of BS. I'm sorry.
What? What are you talking about?
You can't be ducking Chip diss tracks for a year and then pop out of nowhere and say, them man aren't ready for war. Nah, mate. Sorry, I'm not having that, man. But that's not all, guys, because it seems that Chip may have realized these shots were about him, and he is now ready to drop a diss track tonight. Crazy. This track is titled Clash with a question mark, clearly in response to the Dave and Stormzy song. I'm not sure if he's going to diss Dave on there as well because of the whole, you know, death by association type of thing, but I've never really seen Chip and Dave chill together, so I don't know if they're cool or not. You guys can let me know. Overall, I think that this is corny. This is very corny from Stormzy. And as I said, I mess with Stormzy a lot. Stormzy's my guy, but I have to give criticism where criticism's due, you know. I can't be biased, you know. If you don't want it with Chip, then you can't be throwing sublims and all that. It's just corny, man. It's just extremely corny. Chip's laid it out on a platter for you on multiple occasions, and Chip said, okay, you want to do this, let's clash, let's lyrical war. And you said to the waiter so many times, no, I don't want to clash, get me the lobster, get me something else, I don't want this on my platter. So it's like that. You said get me another meal, but you're still taking the clash from, you're still taking bits of the clash meal from someone else, and you're trying to have your cake and eat it too, and you just can't. You just can't, man. And what's worse is you put these sneaky disses in other people's songs, which makes it seem like it's even more of a sneaky kind of move. Like, come on, man, Stormzy. You're better than that. I know you're better than that. And I think you and Chip need to just clash for real. No games, no jokes, straight lyrical destruction. And if you lose, well, you know, at least you tried. But if not, no more sneak dissing, man. Please. It's just very corny. If you're not going to follow it up with a diss track, it's just corny, man. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. Do you agree with me? Do you think that this is a corny move from Stormzy to keep sending subliminal disses but not actually, you know, respond to Chip with a diss track and continue to duck Chip's diss tracks? Or do you think that Stormzy is the GOAT, he's the king of grime, he's the king of UK rap, and he can do whatever he wants, and I'm talking a load of jibber jabber? You let me know in the comment section down below. I'm ready to have a discussion about this. So yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 600 subs. You already know what time it is. You can follow my IG at LiTTyENT__ for all your music scene updates. Follow my personal IG at the only LiTTyENT. If you care about what I do, and I'm not making these bangers for you. I post updates on Twitter as well, so you might as well follow me on there, because what else do you do with your life? Absolutely nothing, mate. Stay black. And if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet. Peace.
Well, you ain't know I could sing.